Hello, my friends. It is I, Lazy here today, and as you can see, I should have scrolled all the way up before I made this, but I am making every single legendary, Ultra Beast, Paradox Pokemon, and yeah, we're gonna be doing that. Obviously, this is a lot more Pokemon than my previous video. I mean, look at it; it's like double the length of all my starters I made. So instead, my friends, I'm gonna make this a two-part video. And we are going to go from Articuno all the way up there, all the way down to Volcarona, right here. So, yeah, I think that's a good stopping point because there's a lot of Pokemon, to be honest, my friends. And this is going to be a long journey, so why not just start it off right now? I'm going to make this a little quicker too because I feel like the last video was over an hour, and it should not have been over an hour. And legendaries are like, I don't know. This is like, it's kind of hard to rank some legendaries. I would say it's harder to rank legendaries than starters because like I don't know. It's not like some of them that are not like the box legendary are always worse than, I mean, usually worse than what we get. And Articuno, Zapdos, and Moltres, just original three, kind of hit a criteria. I would put actually all of them at C, and they're not bad legendaries by any means. But this is so basic compared to everything else. Look at all these other Pokemon. All of them have a lot more traits, and these are just birds that are just, oh look, it's a fire chicken. It's a chicken that zaps. I don't know. It's a freezing bird. And yeah, and then also the other reason why it's at C is because this, this, and this exist. I'm putting all of them A. Um, look, all of them are so cool. I actually love Articuno so much. I love Articuno. I'm not. I might move it. I'm gonna keep it S, but I'm not sure if it's gonna stay S forever. It's just so cool, bro. It looks like an Angry Bird, that Angry Bird from Star Wars, if you know what I mean. And Zapdos and Moltres are not bad either. I love like all three of them when they were introduced. I was like, bro, these are peak designs right here, and that's why I'm gonna leave them as where they are. Let me see. Can I? What? Weird? No. Let me. I wanna shoot. Hold on. I'm gonna make this a little smaller so I could. Hold on. Let me make sure everything's good over here. Okay, that's good. That's better. Um. Okay. Anyway, we have all the Mewtwo's. I kind of didn't want to do Omegas, but I'll do Megas. Don't worry. Mewtwo, because I feel like after this, I'm gonna do like a Mega video, and then like I don't know, a baby Pokemon video. Then I don't know what else. But that's for future me to know, and for future you to find out. Anyways, Mewtwo. I'm gonna be honest. I do like Mewtwo. Um, I do think it's overhyped. It's kind of just like a cat, kind of, and it looks scary and it talks cool. Right. But the thing about it that makes it so cool is that just that it's like it's a failed experiment or something. I think, and then like the movie made it like feel really cool. I'll leave it A. I might de-rank it though because I feel like it's high B, low A, and you'll see later on. If there's too many A's, I'll de-rank it. How about that? And Mewtwo X, U, and then Mewtwo. This one I like Mewtwo Y a lot more than Mewtwo X. I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Not much else to say about that. I looks it's more unique. It was in like the Genesect movie, I think. But anyway, and now we have Mew, and I'm gonna leave it out up here. I'm gonna actually probably leave it over here with Mew too. Just because Mew is a really cute Pokemon. I actually played Red and Blue, and I used the Mew the whole playthrough. It was really fun, like the original Red and Blue, like obviously the virtual console for 3DS, and I just had a bunch of fun times using it. Um, I mean, I only had like that one experience using it though, but you know, it was pretty fun. It was pretty fun. It also was a great Pokemon, so I like it more than Mewtwo. I always liked it more than Mewtwo. I could tell you that much. And yeah, um, I don't have much else to say about that. So now we're in Gen 2. Actually, this might be faster video than I thought. Maybe I will do them all. Who knows? But Raikou, Entei, and Suicune. That is interesting. Interesting. I will say Raikou is my favorite, followed by Suicune, and then Entei. I'll put a B. I think it's a solid B. I like Entei, but compared to Suicune and Raikou, you know, Saber-tooth tiger, electric thing, that's crazy. And then Suicune just is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's elegant. Um, every time like they show it off in Crystal or Hardcore and Soul Silver, it's always like, look at me, bro. I'm so cool. And I don't know, just it's interesting. I like it. A hot take for some people watching. Hot take. I like Ho more than Lugia. I think Lugia. Well, I'll tell you what Lugia is in a minute. I'm gonna put Ho. It's a lot of A's. I'm gonna have to derank a few of these in a minute. Let me just. Sucks, but I might re-rake them in a minute. But I think it's better. I think it's better right now because B is like middle of the ground. Middle. Like I think this is decent, and I think all of these Pokemon on the B are decent. And Ho, I will probably leave like here. I like it. Well then, actually, I'm gonna do make you. And then Lugia. Sorry, bro. You just C tier to me. I don't. I'm not sure how many people like love Lugia to death. Like, oh my gosh, Lugia! It's Lugia, bro. Lugia is cool, but Ho-Oh is my goat. It's my goat. Pearl and Gold is a lot more cool to say than Pearl and Silver. And Celebi, you will see a bunch of stuff in a minute. Why it's S tier. I literally played Pocket, and using the Celebi EX, I know it's so stupid. I don't care. I'm one of the Celebi enjoyers. I love using Celebi in the coin flip. It's fun, and I don't care, bro. If you want to kill me, kill me. Like, throw pitchforks at me. But I love Celebi. And now we're in the Reggie territory. Um, I will admit, I do. I don't know. Reggie's a hard man. Okay, let me do this. I like Regirock here. I want to derank you. Regice, I'm gonna put you over here. And then Registeel, I'm gonna also put you over here. Then I put you. I'm gonna probably move you all the way up because they're not that bad. I just prefer Mewtwo over you. And we have Latias. Latias is a very cool Pokemon. I really like Latias quite a bit. I'll put you over here, and I'll put you, Latios, the much cooler version, Ari over here. And then the Megas are pretty boring. I don't like how both of them look this exact same, so we're gonna like leave them with like low B. I think it's a pretty fair placement to put them. Kyogre and Groudon and Rayquaza, the weather trio. Interesting. Now, you know, obviously people say this is the best trio, and I do agree. It is probably the best trio in Pokemon, like legendary trio, for good reason. You literally have like the water, the earth, and the air, and um, and it shows because I'm gonna put Kyogre really high A, Groudon really high A, and then Rayquaza S. It's peak. I mean, it's not peak, but you know, I don't think it's the best. I'm gonna probably leave like this because we have these, and I'm gonna put both of these right next to its counterparts, and I'm gonna put Rayquaza like. I think Mega Rayquaza is like one of the coolest. I know it's pretty boring. It's a pretty boring answer, but it's Mega Rayquaza, bro. It's literally look at it. And hold on. Sorry. My someone called me. But anyway, yeah. What I was gonna say is like Mega Rayquaza is just automatically superior. If you look at shiny Mega Rayquaza, that is like arguably the best shiny Pokemon ever. It's just cool, bro. I'm sorry. Sorry if that makes you mad. But there's only one Pokemon only, that surpasses every Pokemon ever known to mankind. And if you know me long enough, you know a Pokemon that is. It's a very special Pokemon that I got a plush toy of. Sitting cutie. I love it. And what Pokemon will that be? It has to be. Let me just make the tension clear because this is my favorite one. So we're gonna put blue and we're gonna name it SS. SS. That's how perfect it is. And we're gonna put you Jirachi. Jirachi. This is peak Pokemon. I love Jirachi. It's beautiful. It's so cute. It was my Twitch banner. It was my desktop lock screen. Even my phone thing right here. Let me see if I can get it. Um hold on. Look at it. Jirachi on my phone. Look at that, bro. And yeah, it's so cute. And now we have to do Deoxys forums. Yippee, my favorite. I'm gonna put Deoxys. Honestly, I feel like it's a bit overrated. I'm not a big fan of Deoxys, but I'm gonna like put a B. I probably like it less than Regirock, to be honest with you. And we're gonna put all the rest of them C, low C. I'm not a fan of them. Um, and now we have the Lake Trio. It's definitely Pokemon. It's definitely Pokemon. Now, hold on. Okay. Um. So if this is how this goes, like I gotta continue with it. So I'm putting Uxie, IB. I love Uxie, and Mesprit, and Azelf. Uxie superior. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. Uxie is the best one. He's cool. He's sleepy boy. He may be the worst competitively, but he has a place in my heart. And we respect Uxie for being just a chill guy. Chill dude. And yep. And now we have Dialga and Palkia. And surprisingly, Giratina is literally later on the list. I'm guessing they're doing it by Pokedex order, which they probably are. So, I was gonna say Deoxys. Dialga. How do I feel about Dialga? That's an interesting question. I'll put you up here. Let me, where? Where up here, though? I'm actually really a fan of Dialga. Dialga's pretty sick. I used him. I mean, not like I used him in Pocket, TCG Pocket, and he's pretty chill. He's pretty cool. I mean, I don't really use him much in like a playthrough sense because you can't really use him until like the 7th gym. And pretty decent overall. And then we have Palkia. Okay, well let me tell you this. My first ever Pokemon game I ever played was Pearl, Pokemon Pearl. This is not going to affect my judgment of the list. I'm just letting you guys know. So when I first had Pearl, obviously Pearl, like I prefer Palkia over Dialga originally. But do I still feel that way anymore? No, I don't. I'm gonna put Palkia right over here. It's not that much worse. I still like Palkia. I don't know. I don't know what to say. And then we have these weird ones. They're just horse. There's horses. I'm gonna leave like this because they're both staring at each other. But I don't know. It's too much. It doesn't even look like a Pokemon anymore. And that's what you're gonna see with a lot of these Pokemon later on. Is that most of these don't even look like Pokemon. And that's gonna be an issue because it's like if you see it, and I don't think it's a Pokemon, it should not be a Pokemon, bro. It should not be a Pokemon. This should not look like whatever that is. If you show me that, I would think it's a fan-made Pokemon because it looks so stupid. But yeah, and then we have a little more to go. Gen 4, a little more is all these until Okus. But Heatran. I'm gonna be honest, not my favorite. He's like right next to Entei. They're like basically same vibes. Actually, I prefer Heatran a little more than Entei, but I don't know what to say. I don't use Entei much. Hold on. So fun. I don't prefer. I They're both like basically the same to me. I haven't used Entei much, and I don't know. It's not like Pokemon I can give much info on. Like the thing is with this list compared to the starters is that I used all the starters already. I used basically all of them. Besides like Sprigatito line, but I'm just saying. So I had like a bunch of like stuff already planned. Like, oh, I used this Pokemon before. I didn't like it. I used it. I liked it, and also the designs, whatever. So I'm really basing most of these off of designs, and if I did use it, how well did it do for me? Not even much of the second option though. I'm just doing based off designs, and um, Richie Jagus I actually prefer more than the three maybe. Yeah, but not more than these guys. I'm gonna de-rank you, bro. I'm sorry. There we go. I prefer the dogs than Mewtwo and Mew. Are they dogs or are they like cats? Or what are they? They're not cats. It's literally a saber-toothed tiger as the dog thing. I don't know. I don't know what they are, okay? Raikou, Entei, and Suicune if you didn't know what I was talking about. Okay. Maybe we don't have to make this all into 2 parts. Who knows? Let me see how long it's only been 20 minutes ish. Okay. Or 18 minutes, whatever. But we have Guillotine now. Guillotine. Okay, I'm putting A. I don't know what I was thinking B. Like, what part of B does it belong in? Yeah, I'm gonna actually derank you a little. But there you go. And then I actually prefer the regular form than Alter. I want to put the Alter like high B, but still B. It just looks cool. But I prefer it standing up on 4 legs more. I will say I tried shiny hunting this stupid Pokemon Giratina, and it had like so many resets on it. I wish I had like a counter or something, but it had to be over like 10,000 resets. Like I resetted it so much. It was usually when I'm watching a YouTube video, but it was like, bro, this is taking way too long. And I wanted to beat my platinum game. It was a platinum. I was like, no, I'm done, man. I'm gonna just catch it. I caught it. Oh well. And now we have Cresselia. And honestly, I'm not a fan of Cresselia that much. I'm not a fan of her. I'm gonna put like literally the end of C. That's how much I don't care about Cresselia. I know people like love it, but I think it's really decent. I just think it's pretty mid design. Pretty mid design. Pretty mid using it. It's just a pure psychic type. If it was maybe psychic dark or something, I would say, that's cool. But when you have like a bunch of psychic Pokemon, when you have Mewtwo as a psychic type, and then I don't know, you have a bunch of other pure psychic Pokemon, it's like that doesn't stand out. Personally, at least. And I think it only had a resurgence in the Gen 9 VGC. I could be completely wrong. I remember it got like a new move like Lunar Blessing. I think that made it better. I don't know. But anyway. Your Fion and Manaphy. This is a very interesting topic because I know people hate Fion and they probably just think, okay, Manaphy's decent. But how do I feel? How do I feel? Let me think of Manaphy first. Manaphy, I like you. I like water type Pokemon. I just have a bias towards the water type Pokemon. So I don't know. We're gonna like leave you up to here, I would say. And Fion, we're gonna put you D. Is what I would say if I thought it was a decent Pokemon. I'm not gonna say it's bad. It's a decent Pokemon. I'm gonna probably put like C, below average, but I don't hate it. I think people just overhate this Pokemon because it's just weaker Manaphy, and to be fair, that is true. You're not gonna lie about that. But it's so cute, and it's like I like it because it's just one of the Pokemon that's like, okay, it's cool. Um, it's cool because it was like the first mythical you could breed. And, I don't know. He's just there. He's just he's just a good dude. You respect that. You respect it. And now we have Shaman. Honestly, Shaman, kind of just okay. I do like Shaman. This Shaman is kind of like pretty boring. This Shaman Sky. I'm gonna put it here. I know it's like really high. It looks cool. Yeah, that's all. It just looks cool. I might derank it maybe later on because I feel like if there's a lot of S tiers, I don't like that in my tier list. And okay, because now we have all. No. You're not in Jirachi tier, non-Jirachi tier. We're gonna put you over here. It's Darkrai, bro. It's Darkrai. Like, what can I say about him? He just looks cool. He looks cool. He's emo. I'm emo. JK. But nah, man. It's just one of those Pokemon. I have to admit, it looks cool. I love the like Pokemon that look like this. Out of this, out of Mimikyu, I just have a bias towards this, and it's personally really good Pokemon. I love it. I love it. I see the hype, and I accept the hype. I accept it. And now we're in Arceus tier, or Koos. Technically, he was the one that started this video because he's a god of Pokemon. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. But really, though, where do I put Arceus? Or Arceus? Arceus? Hold on, give me a sec. Where do we put it, Kimbo? Okay, shoot. Hold on. Hopefully, I didn't mess up anything. I did not. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties. I don't know. I'm gonna put you. I think you look cool though, which is the problem. I'm gonna put you underneath Giratina. I'm gonna derank you a bit though. I'm gonna derank you a bit. I think that's decent. I know my tier list is pretty basic so far, except Jirachi, because Jirachi is literally peak Pokemon. You literally cannot disagree. Look at him and then tell me he ain't. But yeah. Now we have Victini. Victini, technically the victory Pokemon. The first Pokemon in Gen 5, to be fair, in the Pokedex order. How do I feel about him? He was my brother's favorite Pokemon at one point. That's to be fair. Why would you? I just like the little boys, the little dudes, the little guys, man. And Victini is no different. Um, so like, I know this. I love cute Pokemon of a cool Pokemon. I'm sorry. I mean, besides maybe Rayquaza, that's cool. But like most of these Pokemon are gonna be S and A and S only Jirachi's an SS. I'm sorry, I said that. All cute Pokemon. I'm sorry, it's just fact. It's just cool. And to go with the theme, now we have the what is it called? What are these three called? I don't even know what the three are called to be honest with you. But whatever these three are called, I think they're decent Pokemon. I think I'm gonna put them like low B because they're really nothing special. When I caught him, I was like, bro, this is kind of cool. But then they're like another like they're kind of similar to other Pokemon, other trios, and that's what makes them like. I'm gonna put UC though. I'm not a big fan of Vizion. I think right here is fine. Um, here you go. I think that's fair. That's fair. Um, and now we have these three. The weather trio. Is this the weather trio, or is this, or are they the weather trio? Groudon, whatever. I don't even know what they are called. I'm sorry, I don't know my name to the trios, but I will say I have used one of these three in a Pokemon game before, from start to finish. I don't know how I did that for so long. I'm not gonna tell you which one. If you want to take a guess, and let me know. I will tell you right now, actually, if it doesn't matter. I will say it's not you. Where do I put you up? I think you're pretty cool. I like the genies. I'm not a fan. I actually do like the genies quite a bit. I'm gonna put you A actually. That's kind of crazy. I was not expecting it to put A, but I think I like it a lot. I like them. I'm gonna put you in like A as well. And I put you Landorus. I'm not a fan of Landorus as much. I don't know. I prefer Thundurus the most. And you're like, wait, but you didn't say which one you used. Well, the thing is, my boy, I didn't use any of them. I used this one. And that does not affect us at all, so. Oh, this is ugly. It's so ugly, man. And I think it's gonna stay there. No, it's gonna stay actually all the way down there. It's just ugly, bro. While you're a little better, you're not making it much further in. I think you're the coolest, actually, surprisingly. Hold on. You're the coolest, surprisingly, because I like how he stands on four legs and he could like walk in clouds. Even though Landorus T Ethereum, is like people's least favorite because it's literally bad. Like the best Pokemon in like Gen 5. Um, I'm gonna put you like right here though. Not my favorite. I just prefer you over the other two in that form. So we did this for like almost 30 minutes now. I'll still make this a two-part video. I think there's too many legendaries, and I have a lot to say anyway after the video, like after I'm done with this. But Reshiram and Zekrom are guys. Um, what I will say is it didn't matter till now because you know. But I actually my favorite Pokemon games are Black and White and Black and White 2. Those four Pokemon games or two Pokemon games, whatever you want to call them. Those sets of Pokemon games, those sets, Black 2, White 2, and Black and White, are my favorites. And I think legendaries are a really good selling point. I do think both legendaries are really solid. I think both of them, like right here. I don't really have a personal preference over one or the other. I think both of them look really cool. I mean, both of them just just only have one color scheme. So which one do I like one more? White one or the black one? It doesn't matter to me. So it just go either or. I don't care if you want to have Zekrom or Reshiram or the other. I'm just gonna have it here because they're staring at each other, and that's kind of cool. And I'm kind of mixed on the forms of I don't even know what they're called, black Zekrom and white Zekrom, or black or white Reshiram and Zekrom. I don't even know what they're called. I'm just called black Zekrom and white Zekrom. Let me know in the comments what they're actually called. Black Zekrom, because they're fused. I literally forgot what they're called. Okay, well, let me say what I'm mixed about. I think they're decent Pokemon overall. I think they're really cool. But they don't look like Pokemon. I don't remember most of my Pokemon fusing into one. And I'm gonna get to one later, which I think is better, but personally. But hold on. But personally, not my favorites. Not my favorites. I'm gonna not say the bad. I still love them. They just still look Pokemon to me. I'm gonna put you here. I personally like you a lot less, though. I don't like the white on white or the white on blue. Besides the black on blue. There's too much white now. And I'm gonna put you below B. I think that's fair. How many more do we have? Okay, I'm gonna end off actually after Zek. Eugenisec, just so we have a more clear middle ground for this series. Not series, just maybe what series? Keldeo. If you know me, you know what I said before. The cute Pokemon are always superior. So basically, all the mythicals are always gonna have a step above, a step above the legendary Pokemon, and I think this agrees. I think I like Keldeo quite a bit. I like both Keldeos quite a bit. And you could say this for Meloetta too, but I actually prefer it less. I prefer this form a lot worse, actually, not gonna lie. No, I'm not gonna put that though. I just prefer the Vela form more. It's cooler. And the anime was also a lot cooler when they were arguing and Oshawott and Piplup. I don't have much else to say, but yeah. And finally, for this video, we have Genesect. Genesect. And people love this Pokemon, right? People think it's probably one of the best. Not as not Jirachi ranked, of course, because Jirachi is literally only Jirachi, and Jirachi is the peak Pokemon, so it makes sense it's only gonna stay there. But for not what's that from? Genesect. I don't know why I don't know I blanked there for a second. I think it's pretty chill. I like it. I think it's a mix of cute and cool. But yeah. Let me do this, and let me just move my camera a little bit lower so you can see the full list. But my friends, we ranked all gens 1 through 5, and next video we're gonna do 6, 7, 8, and 9. I think it's a good middle ground. I don't make this video too long. I think the starter video was too long, personally. I'm not sure if you guys want to hear me yap for like an hour. But if you guys want longer videos, let me know. I could do either. It doesn't matter to me. But again, Jirachi is peak. You don't mess with Jirachi. Jirachi is the best Pokemon ever. It's the only Pokemon that's gonna go in SS. And all the Pokemon S are really good. All the A Pokemon are like amazing. B is the middle ground. Like I think the mid. C a little bit underwhelming, not terrible. And the oh wait, okay, shoot, why is Zach gone? I'm sorry, why is Zach there? I didn't realize Zach was there. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to the Zach enjoyers. I actually prefer him a lot. He's like right there. Ooh, he's top of A. Top of A. I'm so bad. I didn't even realize it moved to my mistake. But, my friends, I will see you all later. In have a great rest of the day. Take care. Peace. Smash the like button. And I will upload the next video, the next part tomorrow. So if you want to subscribe, and I don't know. Goodbye. See you. Bye. I hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Bye. Sorry, I just dropped something. Okay. See ya.